Hey, vinyl community, Jeff here. This is the post-holiday season video. I wanted to make this actually back on, a day or so ago, but it's been kind of a hectic weekend. Truck driving son's in town, things like that. So there's been a lot going on in this particular room. Hard to get away and do a video, but I'm doing it now. We're back at typical work week, off vacation, all that fun stuff. Happened to return to work, and so taking a little break here to do a video. This is basically going to cover the items I got for Christmas, record-wise, and I got a gift card, and the things I bought with the gift card, also, related to the Christmas holiday. And so let's jump right into this. Impermanent Resonance by JamesLaBrie. I've mentioned, other JamesLaBrie albums recently because I've gotten them recently. The one that came out on Record Store Day, which is the 2005 album, that came out earlier in the year. And then I had recently gotten the Static Impulse because of a price drop. And so this is the third, technically the third solo album under the name JamesLaBrie. His 2013, and then the other one is his newest album from 2022, which I showed quite a while back. But anyway, yeah. So anyway, this is the other reissue of the last one I needed. Now it's a pretty orange marble look. What do they call that? It is Yellow Flame vinyl. But anyway, so they have reissued this. The only other two that I need that would be in the category technically of JamesLaBrie solo albums would be the Mo Muzzler albums. They came out earlier, but they were entitled, more of a band name, but or some people call them JamesLaBrie's Mo Muzzler. But anyway, there's two of those. Also has been both of those have been recently reissued on vinyl, so those are still on the wish list. And then so that was from my youngest daughter, and then my son got me the second Savatage that I needed to complete the two that came out. I had already gotten the prior one, and then there was this one. And if you've seen these reissues by Savatage, they're all really top notch, double records, colors or black or whatever. They come with like a 12-page booklet that's got all kinds of information in here, photos and stuff from the time frame. And so this one's no different. It's really put together nicely, and it's really hard to show these, but all kinds of photos and stuff to talk about. This one's Awake Magellan. You can't see from the title cover because it's got this lithograph in there. That's the actual cover. And it is based on two real-life events, Savatage's third rock opera and 10th studio album. Heavyweight transparent orange. So, let's see. They come in the nice, thick inner sleeves. Got all the extras and fun stuff, lyrics and all that. Really well done. There's only one other one now that is, I think there's really only one left, the Poets and Madmen, which I believe has also been released. They were doing them two at a time, and that last one would be the last one by itself, unless they went back and did a live album. And I believe the latest one has been shown. I just haven't tracked it down yet or, looked at it because they came out with these two and they've been on my wish list for a while. So, yeah. Anyway, grabbed this. My son grabbed me that. And then my other daughter's boyfriend got me a gift card to the local store that I go to all the time. I always tend to get one of those from somebody, birthdays, Christmas, whatever, because they know that's the record store Dad always goes to, and so they run down there and get one. And so in this case, one of the boyfriends got me that. And so I went in there. Now, the gift card gets you into the door, of course, but you end up always spending more money than they gave you. And so I got there, and I had seen this. They had posted this on their Facebook page, but when I got there, hey, Jeff, how's it going? And he said, make sure you check out the new cutout section we got, which I had noticed they created a cutout section. Wasn't really sure what it meant or what it was, but they showed a bunch of albums. They said, now in the new cutout section. So I'm like, yeah, I'm definitely going to check it out. He pointed out where it was. Now they have what they call the cheap bin, which is albums that they've tried to sell that haven't, and then they put them over there for $3.99, $4.99, and I'm always going through that looking for good stuff. And then they have typical used albums. Well, now they've got the cutout bin. Now, they didn't actually cut anything, which is nice. I mean, in the old days, cutout bins where they cut the corner, put a hole in it, something like that. That's what we call a cutout. In this case, these are just items that they bought too many of, and they marked the price down. And he was telling me, he said, yeah, you know, and I'm looking at the prices and I'm like, wow, this is like back to the whole Walmart $15 sale for some of these things. And he's like jokingly said, yeah, but you know, Walmart doesn't lose near as much money as we did on this, but hey, you know, we overbought. And so actually I bought some things that I probably normally wouldn't have bought. This one was on my my radar because back when it came out on Record Store Day, I was going to buy it, but I really didn't want to pay the $45 that everybody wanted. And that's the Sweet Platinum Rare number 2. I wish I had number 1. I don't know when that came up. Anyway, this, again, it's a double record set. Came out back on Record Store Day. It's just a bunch of alternate takes and stuff, which is another thing. I'm like, I'm not sure. It's on like a silver, gray, whatever. I'm like, if it was an album with bonus tracks, that's one thing, but it's all alternate takes. I'm like, do I really... I didn't want to spend the money for it, but did I really want it? So I kind of turned down on it. But brand new, no cutout, nothing marked about it, nothing damaged about it. $15. $15. I'm like, okay, I'm jumping on that because that's great. And they had some of the albums that they had like the new Disturbed album that I got at Walmart recently for $15. They had that for $10, but I already got that. So I wanted to grab that, and then another one that I, you know, not that I don't like them, but I'm just not a collector of their stuff, but another Record Store Day, and that's Skullage by Black Label Society. Double record set, $15, brand new. So, and they had a bunch of other records, but these are the ones that appealed to me immediately that I thought, yeah, I'm going to grab that for the price to do. This is, this was reissued on like a green. I've got access to some of the Black Label Society. It's just one of those bands. I appreciate the stuff, but have never really been much of a collector for it. So I thought, yeah, for sure, I'm going to grab that vinyl reissue. Now, while I'm there, I'm looking through the used stuff because this is the store where if you buy something new, which they were still considered new, $15. I'm like, they still had the sticker, buy something new, you get a discount. You get 25% off of anything used. So I found this, I've seen this for a couple months, but I didn't really want to pay the price for it. But when you knock 25% off, I'm thinking, and you got a gift card on top of that, I'm thinking, well, you might as well grab it. And that's the original Sin. Sin will find you out. They had this, and you know, it's an 1986 kind of a all-female thrash type band that I've seen a lot of people showing it, and I thought I'm going to grab that for the price. It was good. Now the thing is, okay, so I had a gift card from daughter's boyfriend to that record store, but I also had a gift card from work, which was just an American Express type gift card. So all of this has been gift card purchases. Anyway, so I picked that up for a good price with the discount, and then because I bought 2 new things, I got a discount on this too, Down to Earth. This was actually just like a $7 album, but it was in great shape, great condition considering it's a 1979 album, and I thought I have to buy that. So I needed that Rainbow album, so I grabbed that. So then we were done with that store, and the wife and I were driving around. We ran Grab Bite to Eat, and she said, hey, she wanted to go to Grab Bite to Eat over near this other record store. She said, you can check that out. So we went there, and again, I had the gift card from work, and, you know, she said, you want to go to the other record store? So I went there to, you know, spend the rest of that. And I picked up the Mammoth album finally. I know, I'm slow on the draw. This actually has been in my wish list since it came out, and I was waiting for the price to drop. It never really dropped, and actually then on Amazon, it kind of went back up, and it was always above $30-something. And I think last I checked, it's still there. It just kind of went up. It seemed like it was getting scarce. I don't know why. Anyway, they had it still at the record store there for what they were selling it for, you know, the $25 or something. So it was the original price. I thought, let me go ahead and grab that. I got the money for the gift card. And this is, you know, Wolfgang Van Halen, if you're not familiar with this. I've heard some tracks from it. Everybody says it's an amazing album. I thought I better jump on it. And this particular store has just tons and tons of used stuff. I was flipping through the stuff that has come in the past 2 months, and I found a copy of a nicely chewed off Larry Norman album, 1972, MGM Records. I looked it up because of the type of label it is with MGM. It apparently was a repress after the fact. The original label showed Verve on it. And, you know, aside from the cover, I mean, it literally looks like somebody chewed it. It looks like a bite. That's a major cutoff there. Like, we're going to cut these off, but I'm out of the scissors. But anyway, so yeah, it's one of the ones in Larry Norman's older stuff that I really had a need for. Had it on my wish list. Found it there for the cheaper price. So it was, it was a great couple days between what I received and what I was able to get with the gift card. And so there, great stuff. And happy to have a great weekend. Hopefully everybody had a great holiday season. Now we're back to the grind, back to the regular work. A couple days off this weekend, but oh well, that's it. Thanks for watching. I'll be back. Rock on and rock hard.